Hello everyone and welcome back to World of Warship and Arms Race, and this is me playing the Minotaur. Keep that in mind, guys. Whatever I'm gonna say right now, it's kind of hilarious, but I'm not the best teacher showing you how to play this ship of a very simple reason. I only come up to tier 8 Edinburgh. I do not have my Neptune or Minotaur in my port. But I still believe that that's my main goal, to reach this ship. It's fun, it's lovely. On the other hand, it's also squishy as all hell, because you're gonna see my mistake that I did. I did only 2 big mistakes and I paid for it. So let's move to this lovely game mode. It's ranked battle, but it's an arm race. Unfortunately, you don't get any concealment buffs. You only receive heal in some maps. In this map we don't have any heal. Over there you can see it's consumable recharge, and over there it's rudder shift. So the rudder shift and consumable. So in my honestly opinion, I do believe the Wargaming kind of screw this one up with this weird consumable. I mean, what do you benefit for that particular buff? Your reload, sure, you reload faster smoke, probably faster hydro. Yeah, I don't know about that, but on the late game it's a big huge circle. It's you need to cap, otherwise you will lose, but I will talk about that later. Some maps they do receive a kind of heal, which is nice, which benefits everyone. So even if you are a destroyer, let's say fresh destroyer that you don't have any heal whatsoever, if you cap that, you will benefit of small heal in the entire game. So guys, I would like to say that once again, I am not the best teacher how to play this ship, because once again I do not own it. I believe that this, you see over here, ships consumable reload has been improved, so I gain Harigunmo's consumable and this one that I just capped. So if you press H, but in this replay you cannot press H, it does not disappear. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. So Republic is charging in. Kreml, it's actually a very good player. I'm kind of surprised, guys, the biggest difference between Republic and Kreml you're gonna see in this replay in armor. It's huge. I'm talking about I cannot explain you how huge it is, because of this stupid overpower in armor of the Kreml has. I also played the Italian cruiser, the tier 9 Brizzi or something like that. Anyway, I could do to the Republic between 12 and 17,000 damage one salvo. I'm talking about the tier 9, not Venezia, which is absolute versus Republic. Crazy amount of kind of wondering, guys, why you play a French battleship when there's so much HE spammer and they do full damage to you and you don't bounce anything, and even Italian cruiser will murder you because you have poor armor. Now in this engagement, this is extremely important. You're gonna see me engaging the Venezia, and it will show you her space armor and how good it is actually versus Minotaur shells. Absolutely hilarious. I never thought, guys, that she is so strong in armor. I do believe she has different kind of layers and space armors, and her armor, it's not a joke, not even from a you see, I'm trying to aim for the citadel and trying to hit her, you know, just okay. I received some damage, not a whole lot, to be honest with you. She was blind firing. You see where the shells are going? In the middle of her sight, for crying out loud. But I do have 0 damage all over the place. Absolutely ridiculous. So I believe her armor, it's not a joke versus Minotaur shells. Of course, if I would be a battleship, that would be a different story. But you see how little damage I do, and she's a cruiser, for crying out loud. Kind of a surprise that she's such effective versus Minotaur shells. I was very surprised, guys. Kremlin on the other hand, it's OP as all hell in armor, and I will like to say, sure, I need to hit the superstructure, otherwise I'll do 0 damage, guys. Sure, don't get me wrong, you are a DPM monster and you Daka Daka, that's your main job. You're never gonna put anything on fire, but remember, and this is kind of important, Yamato and Krem have over 100,000 HP pool, which basically means that, guys, that it takes ages to break down or Daka Daka your enemy with your pew pew guns, shall I say. I mean, I even struggle to Citadel and do significant damage to Venezia, for crying out loud. And trust me what I'm saying right now, I was really trying to hit her Citadel, but I never managed once. It is kind of weird. Okay, never mind. I was trying to help my body. Unfortunately, guys, we lost the Z52 and just one shell, 20,500, and got nuked. But this next shell, he wants to finish me, but never gonna happen, sunshine, never gonna happen. 1,400. You should be lucky with the first one who I crippled my HP pool. You don't have a lot of HP pool, so keep that in mind, but you do have super heal. But on the other hand, I cannot improve my heal, so I have 29,305 HP pool for the rest of the game. Now over here you do have very good looking torpedo. I was trying to torpedo left and right, I didn't manage to hit anything. Right now I'm behind the Smolensk and Hindenburg, and Yamato, he's doing the Yamato stuff, go behind full HP, because why the hell not? This is rank season, you are not there staying behind 25 kilometers. This game mode, it's not good. If you do it, you are not doing any help for your team. And you will see, behind, even though we have more kills, we have behind the points of some very strange reason. I do believe that the enemy capped more caps, and you cap those circles, you gain more points, because I don't know what happened over there. Now it's 410 versus 490, so it's all about capping those points. You gain point by capping those white circles. And I popped the Hydro Des Moines, full HP Des Moines is over there. In normal cases, guys, I have no explanation exactly what's going on. He can actually do short work of me. I repeat, Des Moines, it's not a match versus a Minotaur. Des Moines heavy US AP and radar. What the hell you do? You cannot just smoke versus a Des Moines. Des Moines should normally do a very fast work. Hey, he's not alone. He has a Hindenburg, for crying out loud. But sometimes, guys, keep that in mind. This is my only conclusion, that it's exactly like me. Maybe this dude does not have Des Moines. It's a PTS, so everybody can research almost every ship in the game without having them. So right now I'm 2 versus 1. I'm not doing a whole lot of damage, but only has rear turret. And by the way, he has now no more rear turret. I break his turret down, so he cannot shoot back. And he, once again, guys, I'm not alone. I'm not doing a whole lot of damage, but Hindenburg's also shooting at him. I do believe so, or maybe just me. I have no idea exactly what happened. But once again, guys, I have no idea why the Des Moines did not fight back. And over there, there it is. I use my, you see, with the Minotaur, if you're very good player with Atlanta, you're doing fantastic, because you have this shell speed travel time that you can abuse your islands, and your shells are kind of floaty, you know what I mean? Not quite as Atlanta, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of a floaty, you know, so you're never gonna hit a damn thing more than 15 kilometers. So you are not a railgun long range OP Smolensk with 19 kilometers in range, and you will hit the target at around 19 kilometers if that target's a battleship. No, with Minotaur you have to come way closer, way closer, because the shells are so bad. You're gonna not hit anything more than 14 and a half. That's probably something, or you know, if it's a battleship, sure, you may hit something of 15 kilometers, 14.9. But you see how long shells it takes ages for the shells to come down. Over here it's kind of a perfect opportunity to daka your enemy. I do honestly believe, guys, without saying too much, that probably that Des Moines captain, it's not a real Des Moines. Maybe he never have played. That's my only conclusion I can come up with. He maybe never played the Des Moines in. Probably, I don't know how good he is or how high tier, because in this PTS you never know if the player who has, let's say me, Minotaur, have the Minotaur in my port, and the truth is I don't have it. I only have Edinburgh. Okay, I want to finish him so bad. No, not so much luck. So guys, over here I will do a huge mistake. So now finally, after we kill almost every single one and we are 4 versus 1, guess what? It's 410 versus 410. Oh, sorry about this. Kremlin's over there. You will definitely see a lot of bounce at this OP. I do honestly believe that this ship it's broken versus some AP, like, you know, he takes extreme. I mean, just look at the non-penetration and ricochet. All the, I mean, 90% of all my shells are non-penetration or ricochet. You know what I mean? So 5. Oh man, I'm not half. 3/4 of the shells are non-penetrated. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is that Krem's armor versus Royal Navy AP or broken strong. It's too strong. It's absolutely ridiculous strong. And you have 100,000 HP pool. Sorry, 108. So, I mean, how many shells do you think that I need to kill him? He's a full HP. And I'm talking about this rank season or rank battle. And the thing is, over here, I kind of did the mistake, but I did not realize it. Literally, guys, I have one of the best torpedoes in the entire game at tier 10. You have a lot of torps, and you have very good chance that you will hit them because you can launch them one by one. But the problem is that if I would use my torpedo right now or just soon, that was my plan, I would most likely hit the Hindenburg. Hindenburg is a full HP, and guess what? Okay, that was the first armor, and you see how little damage the Hindenburg received. Holy Kabarovs, guys, I never saw it in my life. Hindenburg, Kreml did a full salvo to the Hindenburg and he probably received less than 1,000 damage. His armor is OP as all hell, but not my armor. Over here, I wanted to smoke, I wanted to send torps, but if I send a torpedo, that will be hitting my Hindenburg. And just look at that, you're never gonna believe, Kreml doesn't even want to pay attention to the Hindenburg. And he was showing you perfect broadside, and he wants to shoot the Smolensk. Yeah. Over here, same story with this Hindenburg. I have no idea, a blind lag or what. He thought that he will torpedo this, but the Kremlin is not stupid. He was turning, he saw this, even though he does not have Hydro. And now just this captain's open fire. And okay, you know, that was a big hit, but not a devastated one. And I'm ram, and I do believe that's the ram. 136,000 damage, guys, high caliber, and ending with the kiss. Thanks, guys, for watching, and always, Captain Spearseas, and goodbye.